Hey everybody, this is Brett, and tonight I want to talk about how you can calm your mind, and when you do that, you'll be able to reduce the amount of worry and fear that you have going on in your mind. And I've studied naturalism, natural living, and also spirituality and how they coincide for a long time. And it's come to me that instead of the mind being active and chattering 90% of the time and quiet 10% of the time, that it should be more like the opposite. And so when you think about that, which is the way most people are, including myself, then you gotta know that if your mind is constantly going, because maybe you've had the television constantly on, or you've had the computer constantly on, or music constantly on, or even when all those things are off, your mind is just going, continually going. And that leaves a lot of excess thoughts that are going to create a lot of extra potential tension, especially when you consider that the things that are going on the news are 90% negative. That's going to program 90% negative things in your head. And look at the movies that people watch. You really have to work hard to change your lifestyle to be able to change the way you think. And now a metaphor that you can possibly think about that might help you to change your thinking would be like a motion sensor outside people's houses. Think about how people have this thing that it detects some motion and then it turns on the light outside at night if there's a burglar or something. So what you want is your mind to just be observing in a conscious state of being most of the time. And you have to train yourself to do this. I've been trying it, working on it for a long time, and oftentimes I can get into this peaceful state of being. Now, you can't just stay in that way, though, all the time, because sometimes you have to think. And so when your motion sensor detects that you need to think or say something, then it has to turn on your mind. So it's a means of training your mind to stay idle until required being used. And specifically what you're going to use it for and what you're not going to use it for, what you're going to react to and not react to, you'll have to decide. And sometimes someone will want to push your buttons, and the more strength you get to resist them doing that, the less you'll react, and possibly you can just stay in that conscious state of being. But I'm telling you, the less you overreact to things, and the less you overthink and over-worry and over-stress things in your mind, a lot less strain is going to be on your body, a lot less inflammation, a lot less acid indigestion. So many difficulties are caused by this overthinking. And it's largely connected to this crazy freaking world. Why do you think I've done so much detoxing by living out here in this peaceful place for the first time in these last 2 years? For the first time in my whole life, 51 years, I live in a peaceful place. No family to argue with. There are a few distractions around here, but I can pretty much avoid them and just be here by myself and only have to grapple with my own mind. Hopefully not. So write a comment down below. I decided not to allow comments on the videos, so I turned them all back off. Sorry. I just can't do it. Beware. Silence.